Good morning, students. Today we are going to do the thief's story from your supplementary book. Okay? Now, in this story, we are going to come across two characters. One is Anil and the other is Hari Singh. Now, this story is written by Ruskin Bond. This story is about a 15-year-old thief who changes his name every month. Why? So that he can stay ahead of the police and his old employers. This time he kept his name Hari Singh. So students, we come to know that Hari Singh is not the original name of this 15-year-old boy, but he keeps on changing his name because he is a thief and he wants to escape from the police and his previous employer. Okay? We also come across a 25-year-old writer, a freelancer named Anil. Now, Anil is a very simple, happy-go-lucky kind of a person. Okay? The thief meets Anil and asks if he can work for him. So, the main intention of the thief is to rob Anil. He wants to work for Anil so that he gets an appropriate opportunity to rob Anil. Okay? Now, as the story unfolds, we will see how the thief betrays Anil by committing a theft. Okay? But later on, there is a transformation in the thief, in Hari Singh. There is a change in Hari Singh's psychology, in his mind. And he comes back to Anil. Okay? So, the underlying message in this story is that love and empathy can transform even a thief. Okay, this is also the underlying question that you may get in your board exam. Okay, you may get a question such as this, that through the story of the thief's story, please explain how love and empathy can transform even a thief. Okay, or enumerate how there was a change in the psychology of Hari Singh in the story, the thief story. Okay, I hope the backdrop is clear to all of you. Okay, now you all can take out your textbook and you can follow the lines from the textbook. I was still a thief when I met Anil. Now here I is the thief, Hari Singh. So here the story is being narrated by the thief himself. So I here is Hari Singh, the thief. So he is saying that I was still a thief when I came across Anil, when I met Anil. And though only 15, and although I was only 15 years old, I was an experienced and fairly successful hand. He's claiming that although he was very young, he was only 15 years old, but he was very experienced and very successful in his profession. So what is his profession? What was the profession of Hari Singh? He was a thief and he was very good at that. Anil was watching a wrestling match when I approached him. So, students, we come to know that he meets Anil at a wrestling match. Okay, so both of them go there to watch the wrestling match. So, Anil definitely goes there to watch the wrestling match, but Hari Singh goes there to find a victim, isn't it? To find a candidate. So, for his next adventure. So, now here is a description of Anil as is given by the thief. He was about 25, a tall, lean fellow. Lean means patla, okay? Slim, you can say. Thin. He was about 25. So, we come to know that Anil was around 25 years old. He was tall and thin. And he looked easygoing, kind and simple enough for my purpose. So, the narrator, the thief, Hari Singh, is saying that he appeared very simple. Okay, he looked as if he was a very easygoing person, and he was perfectly the person I was looking for. Okay, he was so simple that I would be able to rob him very easily. It won't be a very difficult thing for me to rob this simple man. I hadn't had much luck of late, and though I might be able to get into the young man's confidence, and I thought that I might be able to get into the young man's confidence. So he's saying that of late, in recent past, I was not able to rob anyone. Okay, so I hadn't had much luck of late. That means what? I was not stealing anyone, okay, of late in recent past. So I thought that it will be very easy for me to gain the confidence of this young man, okay, and to rob this man. So he starts with a flattery. You see, students, you look a bit of a wrestler yourself. So don't you think that Hari Singh is trying to apply some kind of flattery here to win the confidence of Anil? Of course, because Anil is a lean fellow. Just before that he tells us that Anil is a lean fellow, but now here he is saying that you have such a nice physique, you yourself look like a wrestler. So why is he saying this? Because he thinks a little flattery helps in making friends, isn't it? Flattery, isn't it? Flattery is when you are actually saying something wrong to impress someone else, isn't it? So he says a little flattery helps in making friends. So I used a little flattery to win the confidence of Anil. So do you, he replied, which put me off for a moment because at the time I was rather thin. Okay, so what did Anil reply? He also replied back, so do you. That means you also look like a wrestler. Okay, such a nice reply, isn't it? And that has put him off. That means, that has made him upset for a moment. Why? Because he was also at that time very thin. So he really thought that, oh my God, I tried to flatter him, and instead of getting flattered, this man is giving back me the same reply, isn't it? Well, I said modestly, I do wrestle a bit. So what did the thief say? Very modestly, okay, without any pride, without any sense of pride, he said, yeah, no, you have actually measured me perfectly, because I also do a little bit of wrestling. What's your name? Okay, now Anil asked him, what's your name? He says, Hari Singh. I lied. Okay, I lied. That means Hari Singh is not his original name. I took a new name every month. So the thief is saying, okay, the thief is not saying this to Anil. He is saying this to the readers, we, okay, then because he is also the narrator. He is explaining this, he is telling us a story from his point of view. So he is saying, I took a new name every month. They kept me ahead of the police and my former employers. So why I kept on changing my name every month? So that I can keep the police and my former employer. Employer is a person who employs someone else, who gives someone job, isn't it? So to escape from police and from my former employers, what I do, I keep on changing my names. After this introduction, Anil talked about the well-oiled wrestlers who were grunting, lifting and throwing each other about. I didn't have much to say. Anil walked away. I followed casually. Okay. After this, formal introduction, Anil, kept on talking about the wrestlers and how they were lifting each other, throwing each other and grunting. That guttural sound, made by these players, these fighters. So I didn't have much to say. Hari Singh didn't have much to say because he hardly comes to a wrestling ring, isn't it? He doesn't even know what kind of game is it is. He has come here only to find out a prey, isn't it? Only to find out a victim. So after having this kind of discussion, Anil simply walked away. I followed casually. So Hari Singh, the thief, followed him, okay, casually. Hello again, he said. Now he is not someone who is going to give up Anil so soon. Why? Because he found in Anil a very prospective, person, a victim whom he can actually rob very easily. So once again, he started the conversation. Hello. I gave him my most appealing smile. So he said, he gave a smile to Anil. I want to work for you, I said, but I can't pay you. So what did Hari Singh say? That, I want to work for, he was offering himself, okay, so that he can employ him, so that Anil can employ him, and he wants to work for Anil. But then Anil says that I cannot pay you anything, okay, I cannot give you regular salary. I thought that over for a minute. Perhaps I had misjudged my man. I asked, can you feed me? Okay, for a minute, for a couple of minutes, Hari Singh became a little bit confused. He was thinking that, did I make a wrong choice by selecting this man? Because he's saying that he can't pay me. That means he is a poor man. Okay, so what will I rob? If I get into his house, I'll not be able to rob anything because he seems to be so poor. So did I misjudge this man? Then, because he had no other option, so he thought, okay, as of now, let me try to get into his house at least. At least I will get some food and shelter. So he asked Anil that, can you feed me? Okay, you don't have to pay me money, pay me salary, but can you feed me? So Anil asks him back, can you cook? I can cook. I lied again. So when Anil asked him if he could cook, Hari Singh said, the thief said that yes, I can cook. I lied again. For the second time again he lied. That means he didn't know how to cook. Hari Singh didn't know how to cook. If you can cook, then maybe I can feed you. Okay, fine, I cannot pay you, but I can feed you only if you can cook for me. Okay, I can hire you, okay, as a cook. Okay, and if you can cook for me, then I can feed you, but I cannot pay any money. Okay. He took me to his room over the Jumna sweet shop and told me I could sleep on the balcony. So, what did he do? Anil took him to his room, okay, which was situated over the Jumna sweet shop, and he told Hari Singh that you can sleep on the balcony. Since it was a very small room, okay, so he said that you have to accommodate yourself on the balcony. But the meal I cooked that night must have been terrible because Anil gave it to a stray dog and told me to be off. Okay, but that night when he prepared the dinner, because he didn't know how to cook, Hari Singh didn't know how to cook, isn't it? He lied. Why? Because he wanted to get into Anil's house. So that night when he prepared the dinner, it was so bad that Anil gave it to the stray dog and he told him to be off immediately, to get out of the house immediately. But I just shamelessly, but I just hung around. I just kept on I was moving around there, smiling in my most appealing way. So that was one thing that Hari Singh knew how to do. Okay, so he could attract and appeal everyone with his smile. So he kept on smiling and moving around, okay, around Anil, and he couldn't help laughing, and Anil also could not help laughing. Okay, he thought, okay, fine, today was the first day, and he was also alone. Anil was also alone in his room, isn't it? So he thought, okay, fine, at least I have a companion, isn't it? Later he patted me on the head. Patted, not soft touch. We use our hand to console someone by patting, isn't it? By putting our hand on someone, and said, never mind, he would teach me to cook. So Anil was such a nice person. He said, okay, fine, never mind, friend, I will teach you how to cook. Not only did he teach him how to cook, he also taught me to write my name and said he would soon teach me to write whole sentences and to add numbers. I was grateful. I knew that once I could write like an educated man, there would be no limit to where I could achieve. Okay, so not only did he teach him how to cook, but he also started teaching him how to read and write. Okay, so Anil, you can see that Anil, from the very beginning, Anil's intention was to change this boy, okay, Hari Singh, isn't it? So he was trying to educate Hari Singh. He taught him how to write his name, and he also told him that very soon I am going to teach you how to write whole sentences and also to add numbers. So Hari Singh, the thief, felt very grateful because he knew that education was the only way through which he could live a respectful life like Anil. Anil may earn less money, but at least he is a respected person, isn't it? So, but Hari Singh, he didn't know how to read and write. He didn't know how to calculate. So the only way out was for him was to rob people, isn't it? But here, students, here in this paragraph, through these lines, we come to know that Hari Singh was not a thief by choice, but he became a thief because of his circumstances. We don't know the background of Hari Singh here. Okay, maybe he is an orphan, isn't it? So he didn't get ample opportunity to go to school and to learn to read and write. So without any good background, it was obvious that this boy may turn up into a thief, isn't it? But at the back of his mind, he always wanted to be a good person, isn't it? Which is why he says that I was grateful to Anil that he was teaching me how to read and write, and I knew once I know how to read and how to calculate, I can achieve anything, isn't it? I could achieve anything once I become an educated person. There will be no limit for me. Okay, so when you write your answer for your exam, you have to take these points, into account. Okay students, you have to add some examples, some lines from here, so you please mark these lines, because this will help you to write that particular value based question answer, where you write about the transformation of Hari Singh. So here you can mention that, that Hari Singh wanted to be an educated person, he wanted to lead a honorable life. Okay, so it was quite pleasant working for Anil. I made the